Hello everybody, it's Lazer Turret once again. Welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Let's Play. I always like have a mental blank and forget what series I'm recording or what the series is called. Anyway, so welcome back. It's been a while. Life kind of gets in the way sometimes. I'll spare you the details, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Anyway, whatever. You might also notice that not only did I include these gates, but also I didn't include the farms in the perimeter wall. I think I might have started the perimeter wall last video, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But I did say I didn't want these included, I'm pretty sure. And the reason why is because these are my farms, not the villagers' farms. So I've just got the gates there so I can come in and out, but the villagers can't access these farms, and I don't want them to. That's why they're fenced off, right? God, it does feel good to be back to Minecraft, let me tell you. Had a couple weeks off. Like I said, life is, it likes to give me kicks in the ass, as it does for everyone. So, obviously it did put a dent in my, my plans for making more content, but fear not, content shall return. This is very much still in its primitive stages, if you will, and I still don't know exactly how this is even going to look. So we're going to have to figure that out together. Like I said, I'm probably going to take some suggestions from you guys. I finally found this guy. It only took about 10 years. Anyway, yeah, so I'm hoping this. I'm gonna figure out what else we can do. I might still continue working on this wall today. I want to try and get a trial chamber map though if I can, because I want to explore a trial chamber with you guys. And we can eventually use this Bad Omen bottle as well. This particular one's Bad Omen 3, which probably would be fine for the first one. But of course that's not a here nor there because we haven't even found the chamber yet, but something we can think about for the future. We'll just see how we go. I'll just figure out what resources I need at the very least. Oh yeah, the other thing that's over there is that nether portal, right? There's I have a nether portal that goes to the main base. Just makes it a lot easier. Otherwise I have to travel all the way over there, then all the way back. I may as well show you also what that looks like over there. So let me just go around to the other side of the village, and then I'll just show you guys what that looks like, because I kind of like it. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, this is actually quite a large village. It actually took me a fair bit to get to the other end, but we're here. This fence was a bit of a pain in the neck to do, especially here. I had to use this because otherwise there would be gaps all in the fence, and it's not the most elegant solution in the world, but it does work. If you guys have better suggestions, let me know, because I'm not the biggest fan of how that looks. But since fences and walls don't connect, that's really the best I can do, unless I want to replace all of this, which I don't really want to. I kind of like the fact that this is different. Unless, of course, we put a different type of wall here, which we could do, but again, I'm open to suggestions. Let's just take a look at this from the other side. It's not anything grand or anything like that, but I do kind of like having a main entrance to the village here. And of course I did put those stairs on the other side and some here as well. Also, I have noticed that sometimes they're not breeding properly, the villagers, so I'm not too sure why. If you guys know, let me know if I'm doing something wrong. I know what you're probably thinking, why don't I just build a villager breeder? Well, I don't know. Maybe I just like making things harder for myself, I'm not sure. Well, originally, the reason why I didn't want to do that is because I just didn't think there was a point, right? Because usually that gives you more villagers than you know what to do with. And then at that point, it's like, well, what's the point? Oh, there's a bee in the nether, and I think he's going back through. Oh. Do you just want to stay in the nether, do you? I don't have a flower, I can't lead you back. Well, he can stay here. He's relatively safe in this little netherrack corridor. I am going to also rework this as well. This needs some serious work. I haven't done any planning today. Probably should have. I was just excited to get back to recording again, and this guy needs to die. No, I'm not wearing gold, that's why it's... See? That's why he's attacking me, but anyway. Yeah, I think I showed this off last video. There's a tunnel that goes around to my storage room just here. Then there's another one there's this tunnel that goes up to the surface, and this tunnel that goes to my basement. And you can see here it's labelled with a chest here. And there's the one, this one's labelled with my first wooden pickaxe, which is pretty cool. I tried to do a similar thing with the other sign, but didn't really work. Oh yeah, here's what this looks like. I don't think I showed this in the other video. It's my new mine entrance. I think it looks really cool, personally. Let me know what you think in the comments. I could make it better, like maybe put a different type of material up here. Maybe mix in some other wood maybe in the middle or something like that. I don't know, I haven't fully decided exactly what I want to do, but suffice it to say, it looks pretty good, I'd say. I'm actually going to put the wheat away, I think. Or at least some of the wheat away. We have a bunch of wheat at the place already. Now I'm just going to do this. Now, if you recall when we built this, this was only one wide. I did expand it. Excuse me. Again, pretty sure I showed that off last time, but I'm really proud of this room. I think it looks really cool. It's one of the best building projects I've done in a long time. Maybe even ever, to be honest. Oh, I've got to go downwards, that's right. It's down here. And just down there is just the cave system that I've always been using to mine in. Hence why it's my mine entrance. So anywho. I am rambling, and I'm not even sure if I'm even going to include that in the footage, because I'm not really sure if anyone really cares. Plus, it's probably just a waste of time. But, I digress. I apologize for rambling. I'm keen to get back to recording, and, yeah, just really excited, for the most part. So, that's my excuse. I'm sticking with it. Let's grab this. Thankfully, the pumpkins are already full size, unlike the melons. I could harvest that. I just don't feel like doing it now. That worked out well. Did this change, by the way, or am I just losing my mind? Okay, no, it doesn't appear if it's changed. Seems to be the same. Let's let this guy level up and see what else you got. Ah, okay, that's kind of poopy, dude. Just saying. Did you restock? No, okay. He did not refresh just yet. Unfortunately, a lot of my trades have been thrown around. I think a lot of my villagers died, and then new ones were born and then took these jobs, because these trades are all different from what I remember. Plus, I did actually level up a bunch of these guys, but a lot of them aren't leveled up anymore, as you can see, so I'm not sure if... Do any of these take... Yeah, okay. I don't think any of these guys take, what do you call it? Potatoes? Again, I could make this easier if I wanted to make a breeder. But again, I just don't know if it's necessary, because I don't really need 10,368 villagers. I only need enough for the enchantments that I want and the trades that I want, and then that's it. I'm never going to have to get villagers again once I get them once, so there's no point in getting metric shitloads, right? That's the way I look at it. I suppose maybe the other end of the spectrum is better more than not enough, and you know, that's fair too. Again, if I'm not having much luck doing it the way I'm doing it, I'll probably just end up doing that. But we'll just see how we go. The big issue is when you start getting a lot of nitwit villagers, because again, they're taking up space, and they don't do anything. That's the issue. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'll figure that out probably in my own time. I may end up just, you know, getting rid of a few of them. Considering how useless they are anyway, really, let's be real. Yeah, that's fine. Which one has... Okay, so you do not have what I'm looking for. Do you? This is where it gets kind of annoying. Oh, that's it. Okay. And this guy will level up as well, I think. Will he? Yes. He is Master now. This guy is still quite low. So we'll level him up a bit. That's all we can do right now. So can't level him up again just yet. But we is getting there. Yeah, I thought having this building and then the other building over there would speed up the amount of villagers, but there's obviously something wrong. Because again, they're not breeding properly. And for whatever reason, this building over here isn't even being used. I figured if I just hang around a bit, they'll breed, but again, I've been seeing that sort of thunder effect or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. You guys can let me know if I'm wrong about that, but yeah. The villagers are not using this building at all, and I don't know why. It's a little bit annoying, actually. So, of course, I've already forgotten what I was doing. Oh yeah, I want to make make some stone slabs. So we have some here. We're gonna need to make a bunch more. Do we have a stone cutter over here? We have one somewhere. It's right here. You absolute blind bastard. I was a blind bastard last time too because I didn't even see this. And I went all the way back to base for leather, and there was leather right here the entire time, so that was great. I obviously did see that when I was editing, so if you go back and watch that video if you haven't already, you'll see the little text that I put there, acknowledging that I did indeed see it, and I'm just blind, apparently. Blind and stupid, or something like that. So anywho, this is what we're rolling with, because it's the same colour scheme and it's super easy to make. And because I've got Silk Touch, I've got plenty of this. Now, the only issue, I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, I can't remember. There is a problem though, and because I've got these posts in here, these are going to cause a problem, because I can't just put the slab on top, because then the spiders can still climb right over. So I'm going to have to do something a little bit wonky with this. It's going to have to come out here and go like that, and then go like that, and then also like this. And I'm going to have to do that for every single post. And for this one in particular, it's going to look a little bit silly, right? Whoops. I've done that in the wrong height, but that's fine. Just like that. Yeah, I'm not really sure how this is going to work, actually, with these here. I don't know how I'm going to make that work. This is not something I thought about. Bear with me, guys, while I try to figure this out. Yeah, the problem is this does have to be doubled up, so that's going to have to go like that as well, then. I don't know, that's really wonky looking, isn't it? The problem is I don't know if I really have a choice. If there wasn't this great big decline, it wouldn't look so wonky, but there is, and it's... I'm not liking it. I don't know, this is... Unless I go like that. I mean, maybe. Of course, then there's a gap here, which... I mean, that's fine, but... I don't know. This is all stuff that you don't think about. At least I don't think about these things. I didn't even think about this at all when I was building this wall. I should have just done it all one bit around, because then I wouldn't have this nonsense going on, but I do, so that's the way it is, I suppose. Again, this is going to look a little bit weird. Here's where it gets a little bit wonky. Alright, I'm not sure how much of this footage I'm going to include, guys, because this is just... It's a little bit boring, let's be real. But I want to get this done because I want to get this village all secure-like, if I can. And the reason why is simply because, well, then I don't have to worry about it as much. Yeah, this hill might have to be peeled back, but the problem is we actually have a villager in there. So I don't know if I want to move him into the town eventually or what. I don't know. Probably. So right now, this is just going to look really weird because it's butted right up against this wall. In fact, this actually might even make it more dangerous because critters can just come in through the thing here. So I might actually just get rid of this for this wall. Just for now, until I eventually do something with this area, because again, I feel like that's actually going to nerf my wall rather than help it. It's going to hinder it more than help it. So we're going to leave that as is. In actual fact, I think we can actually get away with doing it like that anyway. Maybe. We will see. Yeah, I mean, this side isn't going to be totally secure. I don't know if there's much I can do about it. Yeah, so we're making good progress, guys, which is good. But obviously we're not quite done. We're getting there. We are getting there. I don't have any stone in here. I don't want to smelt any either because I feel like that's a bit of a waste. Because I actually have this. So I might just go on a bit of a mining trip potentially. But actually before I do that, I'll just quickly double check and make sure that we don't have any more. Again, this hill is going to have to be peeled back, regardless, I think, because I can't have it that close. It's just not secure. Because things can still very easily get in. Yeah, we have to go on a mining sesh, which isn't... It's not the worst thing in the world. Something different. So what we're going to do... Because I don't even think... there's probably no point in even checking at home. I don't think I have any regular stone back at home. So I think the best thing to do is just go mining with Silk Touch. We went mining last time for... Actually, I don't think I did this on camera, but I went down here and mined for andesite. Yeah, I didn't end up doing that on camera. I thought I did, but then I just remembered I don't think I recorded that because that was when I was building the fence. And I did that off camera. I did that off camera because it wasn't the most exciting thing and kind of want to just get that out of the way, but I'd like to do a lot of things with you guys as well, even if I do end up cutting a lot of it out. And I'm just going to find a nice little spot. I'm thinking just here. As good as any. Doesn't matter what, obviously what Y level, we're not digging for ores, so this will be fine. What I might do is I might throw on a first person time lapse for this, because this is going to be, I'm going to be here a while. I want to make sure I get plenty of stone, so I'm going to throw on a first person time lapse for you guys, and I'll be back with you in a few minutes. So hang tight, enjoy the music. Alright guys, I'm going to stop because I just found a geode. Just dug right into one. So that's pretty cool. Wasn't expecting that. I actually found another piece of the mine shaft. There's a lot of gravel as well, which you guys would have seen me using the torch trick to get rid of a lot of that. And it was very annoying, as one would imagine. But hey, we got plenty of stone, I suppose, didn't we? So I may have to either stop here or maybe turn this way or something. Let me just see how much we have. We actually have quite a bit. I'm just going to go back and pick up some of these ores. Not the copper, because I don't care about it right now. But the iron, I do kind of care about. I actually do have plenty of this, but it's fine. Just going to do that, because I don't really want to go down there. So let's just fill this in. It's a bit of a waste, but I don't care. I have silk touch, it's fine. Yeah, there's really nothing going on here. I could dig this way as well, so we could sort of do that now, but I'm not going to do too much. Just this is where we can dig in the future, if you will. In fact, we could probably clear this out now, because then we know that, and then just leave that alone potentially. Does this go straight out potentially, or is there? I think this does actually go straight out. I'm going to collect some of these ores. I know this is getting a little bit off the beaten track, but we're fine. What I'm going to do is just this, just so that is filled in. I'm thinking I might just get rid of all this right here. Right up to this end. In fact, even beyond this end, where we'll go right up here and just delete all of this. Is that the way out? Yes. Okay, well, we can get rid of all of this and then leave that. Then we'll get rid of all of this right up to here. So let's start down this end, and then I'm going to put this on super speed again. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to put this on super speed again, guys, and we're going to go from this end to that end, work our way back. Let's do it. I didn't bring a bucket of water. Of course I didn't. Well, we're going to have to do this old school style then. We're going to have to do this. Alright. Let's put this back on super speed, and I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Alright, so starting to run out of inventory space, as you can see here. Let's just maybe throw something away, I don't know what. Don't really need the diorite. Don't want to pick up the granite either. I'm not one of those people that hates granite, but I just don't need it right now. Oh, I forgot to get rid of these. Yeah, there was something I was forgetting. There's lots of wood over here, which is going to be nice. Again, I think we will end up using this wood for the village build, so this is going to work out well. Alright, perfect. So, let's get rid of these webs. We've got a nice clean path down to, well, that geode. Alright, that was a loud burp. I don't know if I'll probably won't include that in the footage because it was really loud, but yeah, it happened. I was trying to explain something, so anyway, let me do that again. Could do some digging down there, but I think what I might do instead is do the digging here, where I'd already started it. Of course, my phone likes to go crazy in the background. Now, we could harvest some, if not all of this. I just don't feel like doing it right now, but I mean, it's there. right? If we ever want some calcite or more of the amethyst blocks, we can grab them from there, amethyst shards even. Alright, I think we are good. I think we've got enough stone to do what we need for now. This might be enough to finish the wall, but if not, we can just come back, right? I don't know how to get out of here now. I don't think it's this way. This is where it can get a little bit confusing, but it's this way. So let's go in here. And we need... Hang on, so let's... Actually, before we do anything, I'm actually going to need to empty my inventory first, because I need to first mine up all this ore that I've collected with fortune. So this ore and this ore. So we're going to swap these. And I'm just going to build up a massive flex pile right here. We can have a bit of a look around our village as well. It's not going to get us super high, but this should be enough. And this is where we can see the wall. It's a little bit wonky in some areas. Again, where that where those posts are in particular. But it doesn't look too bad. Like even over here, it doesn't look that bad. It's a little bit bad, but it's not that bad. Just want to make sure this is the right pickaxe. I'm going to rename these eventually, I just haven't yet. I've been too lazy. Okay, let's continue where we left off, I suppose. Again, this might be... You might think I'm silly for doubling it up, but I just want to be safe. I don't want to be sorry, you see. And I do believe the spiders will be able to just climb right over that if I don't do it this way. Which is why I'm doing it this way, you see. And I'll have to do a similar thing here, which will look even weirder, but such is life. Again, if I really get annoyed by it, I'll just think of another solution. If it's like this, I don't think it's going to matter too much. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do that. I think that will work. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? This, by the way, is one of the oldest tricks. And as far as I know, it does still work. But we will find out. It is possible that it doesn't work anymore, considering the first time I learned about this was when I first started playing Minecraft. And the video I watched on it was from 2012, I believe. Early 2012. It did still work for a good few years after that, but I'm just not sure if it works anymore. Again, this might just be a waste of time, but we're going to find out. So yeah, it's going to be weird looking, but it'll work. And that's the main thing, really, is that it works and keeps the village safe. As I said, I might end up reworking this off camera anyway, but I kind of want to just get the village safe, then I don't have to worry about it as much. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about the villagers dying or anything, because that's already happened a few times. They've either fallen off that cliff over here, or, you know, monsters have just gotten them, zombies have gotten them, or whatever. Alright, after getting comfy in me chair, let's go over this way. What I might do, because I think this is the building where I left it, isn't it? Yes. Let's grab that. And if the guy is still over here, we're probably going to be able to bring him down through this gate over here. Now, the reason this gate's over here is because if we go up here, we actually have our mending villager in here. He has some other trades too, but they're not that great. But since he has mending, He's in there safe and sound. I did that ages ago just to make sure he wouldn't die, but... yeah, here we go. There's another villager up here, I think. Is he still up here, or did he die? I can't tell if I'm hearing the villager downstairs or what. Oh, there he is. Okay, dude. You can be our cartographer. So you come with me. Perfect. This way. Okay, yeah, he's coming this way. Good. This is going to take a while, guys. I might just meet you back at the village. Alright, mate. This is your home here. Yeah, now the fun begins, because we're going to have to... I think we have to level him up as well, but we've got plenty of emeralds for that, so I'm not worried about that. At least we finally have a cartographer. That makes me happy. I don't really need any more emeralds. You know what? I'm going to level you up real quick, because I'm not sure exactly. I think I need to... I hope he actually gives us the map and not a different map, because this might be a waste of time otherwise. So hopefully not, but we'll see. I think we did reasonably well. Of course, he's gone to socialize with all of the other villagers. That's fine. I don't mind. Need to level this guy up as well. Try to get some more trades from this guy as well. And eventually we need to make more, but... see, around about now is usually when they would start breeding, but... I'm not sure if they're going to do that or what. You know, like I said, I've been having some issues with that, where it just wouldn't work sometimes, and yeah, it was just really wonky. But next time should be a lot more fun. I'm gonna plan out the what do you call it? We're gonna plan out that melon and pumpkin farm. I'm gonna watch a video tutorial off camera, and we're gonna try and get something like that made up as well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, it's not the most exciting episode in the world, but I still hope you enjoyed it regardless, and I promise next time will be a little bit more exciting. I just wanted to get back into recording again and, you know, start, you know, making content again, because I missed doing it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Alright, catch us later. Bye!